What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to JJD TV. I'm your host, Josh, and we are here for a very exciting game. It's the last game of the group stage in one of the most competitive groups we will ever see. Hopefully you guys will be doing good. We will have a live ticker for you guys. I will pull that up on the screen. It's one of the first things I just saw you guys have. So if you aren't able to watch the game, hopefully the live ticker and my beautiful commentary will be somewhat helpful for you guys as well. But I'll get that up on the screen for you guys. Hopefully you guys are doing good. Give some predictions on the score. I'll be going for Germany. I think that's pretty self-explanatory. Hopefully you guys are doing well. I'm just going to pull up the live ticker, do a little screen share. And yeah, you'll have the duo. You'll have the tandem of this. And I haven't even looked at the lineup yet. I'm just getting back. So hopefully that'll be okay. All right, let's take a look at the starting lineup. First things first. Hopefully this looks good for you guys. Move it over here. All right, starting lineups for today's match. Germany is going with the 3-4-2-1. No surprise really there. Neuer's in net. Right wing back is Kimmich. Three center backs is Ginter, Hummels, and Rudiger, with the left wing back Gozens. A back five that pretty much picks itself. Gundogan's in, which is nice to see, along with Kroos. You got Sané, you got Gnabry, you got Havertz. I feel like that's weird that Sané's on one wing while Havertz is on the other. I feel like Havertz should have played as like a false nine with Gnabry and Sané on the wings, but Jurgi Löw does what Jurgi Löw does, and it's not up to me to judge him on it, but that is the way that he's looking to do things. Kickoff should be coming up in about 10 or so minutes. I told you I'd be here. Well, I'm glad you're here, my friend. Hey, Josh, loved your stream. I appreciate it, my guys. This should be a good one. This is the final game of the group of death. It makes it fun. Someone didn't like this video. Not impressed. That's okay. We'll see how you guys are doing. Luke Carrier says, let's go. And then he says 3-0 for Germany. If you guys haven't put your predictions in yet, be sure to do so. 3-0 for Germany seems like it's like a fair assumption. Hey Josh, good evening. Good evening, my friend. Hope you're doing well. Or morning for you. It's 2:50 p.m. here in Canada. It's a little bit of both, I guess. Hopefully you guys are doing well. Let me know where you guys are watching from today and who you guys will be going for. Good evening, everyone. Good evening as well. Is this the actual live stream or just the live ticker? It is a watch along with the live ticker, I guess. So I can't unfortunately show you guys the game, but it should be a good one. Hey Josh, how you doing, my friend? Hopefully you guys are doing well. Jacob LA says hello all. 2-0 for Germany or 3-1. It's a good guess. I mean, honestly, if the other game goes the way that I predicted, which I predicted 1-1 between France and Portugal, Germany would top the group. Would be quite incredible. There is always a chance that they obviously, I mean, Portugal is a good squad, so is France. Portugal 1-1, Germany 3-1. That is fair. That is a good guess. That is a good guess. That's exactly what I said. France and Portugal, I think, are going to draw, which means that if Germany win, they will top the group. If you guys are just joining us, I told you I'd be here. Guys, like the video. Much love, my friend. I don't know how many likes we are at, but I'm sure that we could get a little bit more. Hopefully you guys are doing well today. Hey Josh, love your stream. I appreciate that, my man. I appreciate that. Nice little confidence booster as we get rolling here. 3-1 for Germany. I think that's a good guess as well. Steve is here. Steve, how you doing? He's got the rainbows, all the controversy behind that. I know you're alluding to, my man. Matty D's got the cheer Josh cheer emojis, which I don't know why they do this, but I can see little Josh cheering, and you know what? It's good to see. Nice member here on the channel. Germany 4-1. So absolutely looking to pummel Hungary. We can take a look at Hungary's squad as well. They got Glassy net. They have a strong keeper there. They got Willy Orban. Two Leipzig pairings who are going to do good in the defensive aspect. Adam Nagy's a solid player. They have a decent team, but I don't know, man. I don't know. It's going to be tough. It's going to be tough. I think it's going to be hard for the Germans to hopefully not blow this. This is a huge opportunity for them to top the group. Matty D says 2-1. Germany thinks it's going to be a little bit closer than it actually is. I'm hoping for a little bit further, tougher game than that. But imagine Germany ending up 4th. I don't even know if that's possible. Is that possible? Is that possible to finish 4th? I don't know. Do we have any Hungarian fans? Any of you guys actually watching from Germany or watching from Hungary today? If so, let me know. I mean, it's going to be some fun. Gosens goal inbound. I respect that, and I agree. Gosens has been absolutely incredible. A lot of you guys asked me if he'd be linked to Dortmund. I said no, man. It doesn't fit Dortmund. We have Rafa, you know, main reasons for that. I'm gonna watch France versus Portugal though, and it's a good game. I can't blame whoever's gonna be watching the France-Portugal game for watching them. It will be a good game, but we're sitting here. We're excited to watch the Germans. I'll be going for Germany, as you guys know. So if you're just joining us, be sure to drop a like in the chat. Let me know where you guys are watching from. And of course, subscribe if you guys are new. Jerk says, watch Hungary surprise everyone and beat Germany, plus knocking out Portugal in the Euros. It would be incredible. I mean, I don't know. I think it's a long shot. The games earlier today were absolute bangers, both 5-goal games. If we take a look at the table right now going into this match, France is sitting top of the group with 4 points, Germany 3, Portugal 3, Hungary 1. So yes, if Hungary win and Portugal lose to France, Portugal would finish last, and the defending Euro champions would be knocked out. So it'd be kind of harsh on Portugal. I definitely don't think they deserve to be knocked out, but I'm excited for the game. I'm excited for the match. Hopefully we'll have some Hungarians in here. Hopefully we'll have some Germans in here as well. Dan says he thinks 3-1 for Germany. I think that's been the most popular prediction. I was thinking of a 2-goal match as well, whether it be 2-0 and whether it be 3-1. Gonna try to get the autofocus to get going on here. I feel like I'm not fully focused for you guys. All right, let's see how we can do. Try to sit back as much as I can. All right, I think I got my face. Hopefully that's a little bit better. Watching from the UK, but both games on your stream. I don't think I did any better there. Whatever. We're going to have to do as good as I can with my face. Is Puskas starting today? Actually, Holland is. It's a duo up front with Holland and Puskas, you know. It's not bad. But good, we got someone watching from the UK. Both games should be bangers. It's going to be exciting, man. Let me know what your prediction is for the Portugal and France match. I don't know. I have a feeling that it's going to be a draw in the other game, a little bit more conservative. I feel like the Germans are going to go for it. They absolutely exploded in the earlier section. But we'll have to see. We'll have to wait and see. My money's on a draw for the other match. Any of you bettors out there and want to take my words with any grain of salt, I would put a draw on the Portugal and France match. But Dan's watching from UK as well. Yes, he is. Dan, hope you're doing well, my man. Watching from Greece. I lived in Germany, so hopefully they will win. Well, you know I'm going for the Germans. Hopefully a lot of you guys in the chat are as well. I mean, we do support Dortmund, if you guys can't tell here on the channel, so it would make sense. I think 2-1 France, but I want Portugal. That game's going to be an interesting game as well. You look great today. You're making me blush in person again. And I don't know. I don't like blushing. You have me feeling all kinds of things. But I appreciate it. You can put a W in the chat if you think I look good. I mean, it is what it is. 2-2 for Portugal, France. 2-1 Germany, Hungary. Eric, good guesses as well. Good guesses as well. And I'm kind of there. I'm kind of on the 1-1 page with the France and Portugal game, and then I'm more of a 2-0 kind of man myself when it comes to the Hungary and Germany game. I don't think France have looked good so far. They haven't. There's a lot of question marks around France. I honestly think with the introduction of Benzema, it's made things confusing. But yeah, I don't like the fact that Gnabry is still playing striker. I mean, if I was Jurgi Löw, and I said this before a bunch of times in the chat, I would go Havertz as a false 9 with Gnabry and Sané on the wings. I don't know. I don't understand why that's not the case. I just don't. But what can you do? What can you do? Drop a like, guys, if you're just joining us here. Should be fun. All right. Got a lot of predictions coming in. Let's get to 25 likes. I think that's fair. I think we can do that. I think we can do that. Someone from Germany's group will play England. That'll be an interesting match, man. That'll be an interesting match. This is my prediction. 2-1 France, 3-1 Germany, but I'm rooting for Hungary. You're honest, and I like that. That's totally fine. It is going to be hard. It's going to be hard for Hungary to get any type of result. It absolutely is. But nevertheless, it should be a lot of fun. I'm not happy with the autofocus today. I need to get this right for you guys. I can't get it. I think that'll make it better. This thing's gonna be on my face for a little bit. I just need to approach it. Okay. I don't know if that helped at all. We'll have to wait and see. But yeah, I mean, it'd be interesting. England looks so bad. Whoever finishes second in this group should make it to the quarters easy. I'm hoping. I don't know. I'm not big fans of what England's done to my boy Jadon Sancho. So, I mean, I have no love lost there. I don't think a lot of people do. Especially the people saying it's coming home. Hungary will beat them. Well, welcome to the chat, my man. Hopefully you join us for the game. It should be an interesting one. We got some agreement that England is going to get knocked out relatively easy. Can't decide whether England are grinding it out or just uninspired. Well, when you're not willing to start our boy Sancho, you know what? Do you deserve to move on? I don't think so. But I'm really excited for this game. Live ticker will be on for you guys. But hopefully my face clears up a little bit in this. I think that's a little bit better. I'm gonna move in a little bit closer. But if Germany faced Canada, who would you support? I would support for Canada. I am Canadian, man. I'm very Canadian. My grandparents, my parents, myself, all born in Canada. Very Canadian. But my background's from Germany. Canada has always been poor. So I just, I needed to find a European team to cheer in the World Cups, to cheer in the Euros. My background's Germany. Made the most sense. Dortmund supporter. I think it all went full circle. But with Canada getting better, and if they ever took on Germany, you better believe I'd be going the red and whites. But kickoff has just happened, guys. Well, about 30 seconds ago, but I forgot to tell you guys about it. But we are underway. I'm just going to quickly put on the ticker for any of you guys who are looking at home, who maybe, I don't know, are stuck listening to me. I'll try my best, hopefully, to keep a lot of you guys engaged. But it should be fun. We are underway. Okay, let's do this. Hopefully you guys are doing well. Drop a like one last time before we get going here. Subscribe if you guys are new. And if we have any new subs on the stream today, let me know. I want to give you guys a shout out. I'm pretty sure Jerk is new here. Definitely doesn't like England but loves Hungary, and I'm all about that. Cheering on my Germans today. Good little start there. Sancho is in advanced talks for Man United. I know I almost went live today a little bit earlier to talk about it, but it's the same story. It's the same recycled facts. I mean, this deal has been closed for basically 2 freaking years. Like it's probably gonna happen at some point, yes. But I don't know. For now, I have a feeling within the week Sancho. Well, I actually put a bet out there, and I said I bet you Sancho the deal goes through after the group stage. I believe this is the last game of the group stage. Am I correct? Yes, I am correct. So yeah, I bet you the transfer could go down in the next couple days. That was my guess from weeks ago. Seems like I may have an opportunity of getting it right. But put a rating, guys, from 1 to 10 of how unreal Germany's kits look. For me, 10. It's something about the blackout kind of kits. Like that's a hard 10 out of 10 for me for the kits. But let me know what you guys think of Germany's all blacks, because I think they look beautiful. And it's pain because I'm an England fan and Gareth ruined Sancho by not playing him. Jacob, he put you in an awkward situation. I know. I feel you, man. I feel you. But yeah, I don't get it. I mean, and no disrespect to Saka, great young player as well. Obviously, I mean, he shined. He had man of the match performance. But he still, I feel like that start was undeserved. I think Sancho should have started all 3. Am I biased because I'm a Dortmund fan? Yes. Am I wrong? I don't think so. And they've still looked very lackluster. They have 2 goals for, 0 goals against, and have played some ugly football. So, I don't know. I don't see them going very deep if they can't figure their shit out going forward. Johnny Sins is playing the ref today. It's a good ball there for Kimmich, who takes it down very, very well. And a nice save for Galashi. Beautiful ball. Can we watch the match in your channel? Unfortunately, no. If I showed the game, I would get a pretty quick strike here on YouTube. So the best I guess you can do is you have to look at me, you got to listen to me, and you can watch the tracker. So I'll apologize in advance, but hopefully, if you can't watch the game, it's the best that we can find. Bosnian keeper Begovic lived in Canada for a long time. He did. Begovic could have represented Canada. So could Tomori, and so could Brian Cristante. All chose other routes. Don't blame them. Except for Tomori. Maybe Tomori can come back. Sancho's the best left winger for England. I agree. I agree 100%, man. I'm half German, half Hungarian. May the better team win. You got stuck in a nice little predicament there. I feel like the Germans can go a little bit deeper in the competition. They did have a nice start, a good early chance from Kimmich, who had a nice save by Peter Glashy, but we'll have to see, man. We'll have to see. Dan says 10 out of 10, Josh. I like it. Jacob says 9.7. White says 8. So yeah, the kits got the fire emoji behind them. I like it. I like it. But why England always play bad? Even England's golden generation failed. We'll see how deep they can go. I mean, again, I don't know. I don't see this team going deep. I just don't. I don't like the way that they play. I feel like they should be a little bit more proactive, especially with their two defensive midfielders. A player like Bellingham, I'm not saying it has to be Bellingham, but a player like Bellingham should be partnered beside a CDM. They're just too stagnant. They don't link up with the attack enough, and it's why they've only scored 2 goals in the three games and had 3 unconvincing performances. But I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. What do you guys think England's problem is? And I'm assuming the number 1 answer is going to be Southgate, and I respect it. It's fine. Hope to. Hello, Josh. Matar, how you doing, my man? Brian Cristante. Forgot about him, Josh. Yes, Brian Cristante could have represented Canada. That's a nice ball there, but very well defended by our boy, Mats Hummels. Brian Cristante could have represented Canada, chose Italy. Tomori could have represented Canada, chose England, but I still think because of the new FIFA rule, he could play for Canada if he chooses to. And Begovic also chose Bosnia over Canada, which, whatever, it's Begovic. Matar says, Kimmich nearly scored. We have this in the bag. I'm wearing the away kit. I'm very jealous. I should have went out and bought the away kit, but I just bought a new Canada kit, and you know what? Honestly, it was expensive, so I didn't do it. Kimmich did go down pretty early there, though. Be sure to drop a like, guys. I'm not sure how many likes we're at. It says 12. I don't believe that's right, but drop a like if you guys are just joining us today. You can put your predictions in still. It's only 0-0. The number 1, I'd say, guess we got was 3-1 Germany, which if I was in for 4 goals, I'd be okay with it. Considering the other games in the day, it had 5 each. England's structure is just broken. Bellingham and Henderson would be ideal for England. I wholeheartedly agree. I just think that Phillips and Declan Rice play the exact same role, and having 2 of them in the team makes it so hard to link up with the front 3. Front 3 isn't getting service, which means that your main lone striker, Harry Kane, isn't getting service. It's just, I don't know, it's a disaster. And the funny thing is, without being biased, Sancho and Bellingham, I think, could help fix that. Whatever. I'm not going for England anyways. Hope they get knocked out next round. Sorry for my English viewers in today's stream. We will be going Germany for 2 reasons. It's my background, and their kits are unreal. But guys, if any of you guys are watching the France game and Portugal game, keep me updated on how that game's going. I have a feeling it'll be a good one. I can't watch it. I have an app where I can get access to a game, but I can only watch one. So if I try to flip it over to the France game, it will just lose the Germany game. So whoever in the chat wants to take on the responsibility of keeping me updated with the France and Portugal game, I'd much appreciate it. Samuel says, "Hey Samuel, how you doing, my man? What's your prediction for today's game? For both of today's game?" Jacob says he's watching both, and Lloris made a few saves so far. I don't know. It's just like, it's risky because if you go for the draw in the other game, it would mean that more than likely if Germany win this, they top the group. But getting a draw would guarantee both of France and Portugal's success probably to the round of 16. 4 points is usually enough. Portugal will probably be able to get it with those results, but we'll have to wait and see. It was a good ball whipped in there from Kimmich, though. It looked like it went off of Rudiger and out for a goal kick. Portugal having most of the ball at the moment. And it's the way that France set up against Germany. And you know what? They did it very well. France knew exactly what they were doing in the defensive aspect of things. They sat back. They defended well with their 4 center backs Pavard and Hernandez playing on the fullbacks, but they did exactly. It was a very professional performance from France when they got that win over Germany. It was frustrating and not appealing on the eyes, but ultimately they got the 3 points. They tried a similar setup against Hungary, and they ended up drawing. So I'm curious to see the way that they go today against Portugal, and it kind of seems from the way Jacob's telling me today, it may go down as another defensive display, which we'll have to see. It's interesting that Thomas Muller wasn't on the starting 11 today as well. They did go with speed, which is what I would have suggested, but I would have went, like I said, I would have put Gnabry and Sané on the wings with Havertz through the middle. I just think that Havertz can do a good role when he plays as a false nine. And I don't know, I don't like the way that he really sets up when it comes to the playing Havertz on the wing. I feel like he's just much better through the middle. But whatever. I digress. Matar, how you doing, my man? How's the off-season treating you as a Bayern supporter? And do we have any Bayern supporters or Dortmund supporters in the chat? Because most of the time throughout the season, you know, you guys are chirping me for Dortmund. I'm chirping you or trying to back for Bayern. But now it looks like we get to agree on some things. I wanted to see Sané in the starting lineup today, and we got exactly that. It's a nice, well-worked ball there for Hungary, though, and they break. Nice little look. Hungary can hit on the break as well, so you have to be very careful with your Germany. That's a beautiful ball, and just like that, it's 1-0. Shit. I literally just said it. I said you have to be very careful with Hungary because they will hit you on the break. They defend well, and they have players who can put the ball in the net. They've showed it in their game against France, and their captain, the Hungarians, seem to love it. Where's our Hungarian supporters in the chat? Damn, man. That sucks. It's a very poor start. Hungary does very well to break out. Quick passes, relaxed build-up, looking for an opportunity. No one was marking their man. A little disjointed from the Germans, and they just decided to put it in a box. It's onside. Squeezes past Hummels, squeezes past Ginter, and a nice calm finish into the bottom corner, man. That sucks. Where's our Hungarians? Is Jerk still in here? I know she's probably pumped it right up. But that was a beautiful diving header. Beats a keeper like Manuel Neuer, who is rocking the rainbow armband, by the way, for you guys who are probably wondering at home. But 1-0 for the Hungarians. Now, what does that mean to the group? Let's bring up the live table. Because I don't know. Can Germany get knocked out? That is frustrating. Very poor start. Germany's in fourth right now. All right. That would be such a Jurgi Love thing to do. But all right, we got some work to do. The Germans got some work to do. They're sitting in fourth as we speak. That would be sucked. That would suck. WTF in the chat. Not impressed. I mean, the nice thing about when the underdog scores first, knowing that Germany's gonna have a lot of possession, is that they're gonna just sink back. They're gonna take on so much pressure. They're gonna take on a lot of balls. It's not going to be easy for the Hungarians, especially conceding or scoring so early. But it's not still not ideal for the Germans. Renato Sanchez can help Portugal today. He is not that bad like he was at Bayern. Renato Sanchez has been incredible for Lille. That's a good little ball to Leroy Sané. Finds Joshua Kimmich. It's a good ball backdoor. How he leaves it. But yeah, I mean, Lille won Ligue 1 this year, man. And Renato Sanchez was a huge part of that. Very versatile. Can play on the wing. Well, can play more as like a right mid / left mid or a center mid. I mean, there's something special in that kid still. I mean, I've been raised into multiple backgrounds to my family. Liverpool are my team, but I've been raised to loving Roma and Dortmund. I like it. Let me know what your guys' club teams are. Just spam them in the chat. Who's your guys' club team? If it's not painfully obvious in the background, mine is Dortmund. But I'm from Canada, so you can see TFC, little mini jerseys, sitting up there as well. So my local team is Toronto FC, but I mean, I'm a Dortmund fan. We work for the club. We have a nice little arrangement there, and we have a channel about it. So I'm curious to see who some of your guys' local teams or your main team is. I'm a dude from Hungary, man, supporting Hungary, but I have little hope. Well, I'm reading that comment maybe just before the goal went in, but my man, Hungary's up right now, and they're going through as things stand. So Germany need to wake up here. Have a nice ball over to Kimmich. Still playing as a right wing back. A lot of guys don't like that about him. White says no. Good luck to your Germany team. Hope France do well too. I'd like to see all three of the big guns go through, especially Germany, but right now Hungary's got the upset. And Ginter with what looks like a terrible ball in the box, and it is. Oh, that was an awful ball by Ginter. Why would you take that cross when you have Kimmich to your right? I don't understand. Jerks here says it's happening. The Hungarians are fired right up. It was an excellent ball, and it was a beautiful finish as well, man. Germany may get knocked out. They could. Renato Sanchez really went from a wonder kid to a flop bench player in the last 5 years. He's had a weird career. He was a wonder kid. He got that transfer from Benfica to Bayern, completely flopped, and now he's had some rough spells. I mean, he was at Swansea at one point, but he's finding his feet again. He had an excellent season at Lille, and there's a baller in there, man. Newcastle. We got a Newcastle fan. Very interesting. Portugal 1-0, then Germany 4-1. It's okay. The Portuguese did well. It's an okay play to look at it, but not much going on between France and Portugal. We appreciate the couch side update from Jacob. My man, I appreciate it. This game's obviously a little bit more interesting. I mean, if you just look at the scoreline and seeing that Hungary's up by 1, it's going to turn some heads. But I don't know. They're very compact right now. Very compact, Hungary is. They defend well. They're very well organized. They're going to have to play to their strengths. And I'm seeing Sané drift around the front, not really finding good space for himself. It's a little frustrating. Dortmund and PAOK. I don't know how the correct way to pronounce it, but that is the team from Greece. So I'm assuming, my man, maybe you're from Greece. That would make sense. It's got to be handball there. It is. Dan says Germany sloppy to concede a goal. I mean, a little sloppy. I think just a little lackluster, lost some concentration. It was a beautifully whipped in ball from Hungary. Their leading man had a nice run. He pulled away from Hummels, which is not what you like to see being a Dortmund supporter. He also he went right through Ginter, right through Hummels, found some space for himself, and guided an easy header into the net. As easy as you like. It was straightforward, hit on the counter, and now they've been pushed back deep. And Hungary is going to have to do a lot of defending here. But our Newcastle fan, are you from Newcastle? Is that where you got the love of the club from? That's a nice passing there. It does look like Gnabry's going out to the wing a little bit. Nice little run there from Havertz. Oh, finds Gnabry. Does well. That's where I want to see Havertz. I want to see him through the middle. He's not as useful to me when he's playing out on the wings. That was a good build-up play, though, there. But once again, Hungary's on the break. Black shirts cruising back and defended well there by Rudiger. Mine is CF Montreal. Montreal and TFC, my man. We got a nice little rivalry going on. Arguably, your team's looking a little bit better than mine. France are genuinely unable to create anything at the moment. They were like that. That's how Didier Deschamps likes to line them up. Very defensive, very conservative, hoping that the likes of Griezmann, Benzema, and Mbappe can hit them on the break. It's frustrating to watch. I mean, that Germany game, I thought Germany was a better team. I don't care what Julian Laurent says. Germany was a better team in that game. It's just they couldn't break them down. They didn't have the right front three for the job. And I mean, France got the 3 points, but unconvincing against Hungary, and from what you guys are telling me, very unconvincing against Portugal. It's a nice ball out there to Sané. He shifted back. I don't know what our like count is at, friends, but if you want to drop a like, if you're just joining us, then I'd appreciate it. And subscribe if you guys are new. Let me know if you're a new sub. And if you're supporting Germany or Hungary, because I see another Hungarian comes in, says, I'm Hungarian, or people are going crazy over here. That's cool, man. There's a lot of passion in Hungary. We saw it in the last time they were in the Euros. This would be huge if they knocked out Germany like this. Would be a horrible way to cap off the last. I mean, not the best couple years for Jurgi Löw, but if they crashed out and dead last of the Euros, the Germans would go crazy. We got to stop whipping in the ball. I'm sorry, Ginter, you're not the guy for it. But you did just pick out a nice pass to Gnabry. But once again, tight spaces, defended very, very well from the Hungarians, and didn't get their foul, but they did good. We're at 28 likes. Can we bump that to 30? Here comes Hummels. Mbappe just had a one-on-one save from Patricio. I heard Rui Patricio maybe heading to Roma with Jose Mourinho. And then Jose Sá will be coming in as replacement for the Wolverhampton keeper. Another Portuguese, which is not a surprise. It's the fourth ball I've seen Ginter whip into the box. I don't know. I don't know what you guys think about that. I mean, nothing against Ginter, but if you have Kimmich as your right wing back, if you're going to put him in that kind of space, he should be the man whipping in balls, not your right center back. I don't know. That's his fourth one I've seen. Two of them have been very poor. Two of them have been okay. But I don't understand the game plan. Why is Ginter taking your crosses in the box? I mean, once again, he has it. This time he did go to Kai Havertz. Has a little bit of space. And wins himself a corner. So far, just a clear-cut chance for Mbappe save from Patricio. Couch side reporting from Jacob LA. We appreciate it here on JJD TV. Other than that, nothing is happening. Well, we have a corner kick here. Kimmich, of course, is the one to take it. It's what he's specialty at. Good ball in. Oh! And that's why Kimmich should be delivering balls. Header crashing off the post. Finds Leroy, top of the box. And then once again, very well defended from the Hungarians, but that was a huge, huge chance, man. Beautiful corner. Nice attacked header. Puts it off the block. Another one coming in from Ginter. Hummels has found it. Ginter! Oh, can't buy a goal, man. Jeez. What a huge opportunity. Two balls. Ginter was the one at the very end. Just put it right at Glassy. It's why your center back shouldn't have those kind of chances. But they had a beautiful, beautiful, well-worked ball. Nice header off the bar. Or post. I couldn't even tell which it came off of. And then another big opportunity for Ginter, but could not take it. The Germans are picking up some speed. Sané, beautiful play there. Once again, he's got it. Ran out of room, but he found Kimmich with a little bit of space. And out for a throw. Jeez. Can Germany still go through if Hungary win? If Hungary win and France wins, Portugal will get eliminated. Yes, that is, I believe that's the case. Because Portugal and Germany would go 1 and 2, and we beat Portugal. So I think it goes head-to-head, and Portugal would be out. But right now, I think the other game is still a draw. Germany's sitting in last. And Ginter is going to take his fifth. He is. Fifth one in. Why not? Poor execution once again from Ginter. I don't like it. I don't like the game plan right now. There's no reason why he should be taking those balls. Ronaldo hits one from the edge defensively from Varane. United target goes wide. How have Germany not scored? I don't know. It was Hummels too. And it was the bar. It was a nice corner taken from Kimmich. Attacked very well from Mats Hummels. And came off the bar. And then Ginter had a chance 2 minutes later that came right into the hands of Glassy. But, I mean, I don't know if you guys are noticing it at all. But for me, that's Ginter's 6th ball into the box. And I just don't understand how that's the game plan. Get the ball to Matthias Ginter and whip him into the box. Because if they keep trying that, they're going to fail. Nice ball from Kroos. Finds Ginter, who's been very, very involved in today's match. But let me know if we have anyone new to the stream today, guys. If you're a new subscriber, let me know where you're watching from. It's a good ball from Toni Kroos. Right back to Ginter. Again, we'll see. Okay, I was going to say, seventh time lucky for him, but nope, he finds Kimmich. Back to Ginter. Nice ball over to Mats Hummels. Outside of the boot, which we know our boy can do. Hungary, I mean, you gotta give him credit, man. Very well composed. How is that not a foul from Leroy? Ginter, do not put another ball in the box. It will be your 7th. Kimmich has got it. Nice ball from Kimmich. That was a beautiful ball. Kimmich can do. That's the danger of having him be the one who puts those balls in the box. I mean, no one attacked it. It was just a little overhit, but it was a much better look. A lot of possession coming for the Germans right now. Kimmich indirectly said he wants to play in the middle. He should be playing in the middle. He's one of the best, if not the best, number 6s in the world. There's no reason why he should be playing as a right wing back. You have Klosterman there. Just, I don't know. Ginter, is he going to do it again? He is. Number 7. 7th attempt for Matthias Ginter. I don't know. I don't get it. Playing only on the right-hand side. Forget about the crossing ability of Gosens. Let's get the ball to Matthias Ginter and whip it in the box. I don't know. I don't get it. I don't get it. But yeah, I mean, for me, if I was going to do an ideal lineup, I don't know if Hummels would be in it, man. No, he would. He would. I would still go for the 4-back and just rely on the fact that Klosterman can make up for Hummels' poor pace. I would go a 4-3-3. I'd go Klosterman right back. Hummels, Antonio Rudiger, who's got good speed as well. You'd have to recruit Gosens back to a left back position, which isn't his favorite. Then you could have Kimmich, Gundogan, and Toni Kroos as your 3 midfielders with Sané, Havertz, and Gnabry up front. But I don't know. This is a weird team because Gosens is much better as a wing back. Hummels is much better in a back 3. You could put Klosterman up there, but then you'd have to lose when you're mid. I don't know. It's a disaster because there's no natural strikers too. It is a weird setup. Let me know what you guys would do if you were Jurgi Löw and you had to somehow form this awkward German squad. What would you do? Because it's easier said than done. Like I said, Germany's left, like Gosens is 10 times better as a wing back than a full back. You have Kimmich playing out of position. Hummels is better in a back 3. You have no strikers. You're barely playing with wingers. It's just, I don't know, man. It's weird. It's a weird team. I still would do it differently than Jurgi Löw, but I question a lot of what he does. If the score stays like this, I got very fast France fan against Portugal, if you know what I mean. Or even if Portugal loses, Germany won't make it through. If Portugal loses right now and Hungary wins, I believe Portugal goes out in 4th. And there's not even a chance, there's not even a guarantee that Germany does go through due to the fact they'd only have 3 points. Hard with 3 points, yeah. Very hard with 3 points. With this score, just in theory. Yeah, it would be, man. We could see 2 of the big boys crash out. If France gets the lead, Portugal and Germany could crash out in the group of death, which is ridiculous. You got a free kick coming up here, though, from Toni Kroos. Don't worry, bro. Germany will go. I like the confidence, my man. But, I don't know. They have to stop getting the ball to Ginter. That is not the answer. But I like your enthusiasm. Germany goes through best thirds if France win. Yes, but I don't know if they would go through because, I mean, there are teams sitting there with 3 points. I don't know exactly how it would work, but they have a shot of going through in 3rd place with 3 points. But, I mean, if the score lines on both games stay the same, they'll be going out. As alone as Germany not lose by 2, I think. Interesting. Germany goes through on the 3rd. Yeah, I don't know exactly how it works. Because there's 4 out of the 6 teams, or 4 out of the 4 best of 6 will make it through. And there's a penalty to Portugal. That's not making things easier for us, man. Oh, Germany. There's a free kick coming at least. Penalty to Portugal, guys. Keep me updated. Penalty to Portugal. Could turn this group of death on its effing head. Yeah, Germany right now are 3 points plus 0, and Finland has -2, Slovakia has -5, so they're okay. Here comes Toni Kroos with the ball. awful free kick. No point of that. Havertz grabs it. That was poor. Havertz puts this one in. It's a nice, sort of a nice ball. Defended very easily, though, from Hungary. The Hungarians now get to break, which is where a little bit of the threat can come from, but poor ball. Finds Kimmich. Nice ball over to Toni Kroos again. If you guys are just joining us, do drop a like. It does help with the YouTube algorithm and helps the channel grow. I much appreciate it. And subscribe if you guys are new. And just put new sub in the chat. Gundogan gets a yellow. But how did the penalty go? You guys are keeping me on edge. If there's a penalty. Free kick in. Lloris comes for it. Punches Danilo in the face. Ronaldo could take his 4th of the tournament too. But I'm sitting here on edge waiting to hear what happened in the Portugal game, by the way. Gundogan picks up a yellow. And Portugal has scored. I'm assuming Ronaldo took it. Yep. Ronaldo makes it 1-0. What does the table look like now? Germany in last with 3 points. Oh, man. Come on. Ronaldo scored, so now we got to rely on Germany. Lloris's fault for the penalty. Punches Danilo in the face. Well, it sounds like it might have been Lloris's fault. But yeah, the way that it is now, Germany is sitting dead last of the group of death. And if they win it, it's funny. If they score 2 goals and win it, they could go from 4th to 1st. A matter of that. 2 quick goals, and Portugal wins the other game. This group of death is wild. Now, come on, come on, Germany. Win this game. That's crazy the way it could work. Sitting in 4th place and two goals from Germany could take them from 4th to 1st. 1 goal, I believe, would take it just to 3rd. I could be wrong. Maybe it would take us to 2nd. But this team needs to play better. They need to be a little bit more versatile with their attack. They've been specifically going up the right-hand side. Once again, the ball is over on the right. I don't get it. They're doing the exact same thing. Gosens is one of your most informed players. Utilize him. Nice ball there. Finds Gosens, finds Gundogan. But I don't know. Are any of you guys noticing that in the chat? Germany has specifically played up this right-hand side. From what I've counted, Ginter has put in 7 different crosses. No reason for that. No reason why Ginter's your guy putting up 7 crosses. No wonder you haven't scored, and no wonder you're losing. You got to go up through the different sides. They have to use Gosens to his strength. And if you're going to use the right-hand side, try Kimmich. I've heard he's pretty good at a dead ball. Probably a foul there in some way, shape, or form. But our couch side reporter, Jacob, lets us know that it is indeed 1-0 Portugal. Ronaldo put it into the bottom left-hand corner. Out of nothing, Portugal have the lead. 1-0 Portugal. Jerk is coming in as well. We appreciate the updates, my friends. Keeping the chat entertained from the couch side reporting. It's tough. It's not a life for everybody, but we appreciate you guys doing it. If Germany wins now and it stays like this, my dream would come true. It would be incredible. If Germany win this game, they would go from 4th to 1st. But they are on the defensive right there. Hummels with a good block. That's what my boy is capable of. But yeah, I mean, as of right now, we're sitting in last. 3 points, last place. And would just, I don't know. It would just be unbelievable if we went out. We get a draw, we would go through for sure. And if we win it, we go from 4th to 1st. If France keep that lead. This group is crazy, man. Group of death is leading to some fun, but if Germany wins, yeah, they would top the group. Wild the way it works, but they've been playing, in my opinion, quite poor. No creativity, no decent build-up. Center backs taking in, like, we need to see Havertz a little bit more. We need to see Sané. I mean, Gnabry's been involved, hasn't done anything really with it. Nicely done there. It is a crazy group. It's a nice ball. Hungary's on the counter once again. They don't have many in the box. Oh, very well defended there. Kimmich takes a look, finds Havertz. And this is what they have to be careful about. It's a decent ball there for Havertz to find Gozens, who has been invisible in this game. We need to find a way to involve him. Finds Gundogan. Been a little bit quiet as well. Oh, there we go. Opens up a little bit of space. It was a... Gnabry did well to find Kimmich, who then loses it. Dispossessed once again. And Hungary with a beautiful counter. Germany have to be careful, man. They concede a second one here. It's pretty much good night. Germany bottom of the group at the moment. They are. Germany is bottom of the group, 3 points. If they get 2 goals here and they win this game, they will go to first. That is what a group of death should be made of, man. It's a little nerve-wracking being a German supporter. But I don't know. I haven't liked the way that Jurgen Love's boys have taken on this game. Something needs to be addressed. They're playing with the ball a little bit too much, playing up the wings, finding their main man, Ginter, who they find once again. It's a nice ball. Finds Kimmich. Moutinho hits one just wide after good work from Renato Sanchez. I'm surprised that Moutinho is starting. I didn't even look at the starting 11 for the other game. But you said Danilo's in there. Renato Sanchez is in there, who I do like. Moutinho, I mean, a vet. I'm surprised he's in there. Germany used to be pretty decent. They did. They're lacking a number 9. They desperately miss Miroslav Klose. They're not obviously playing with one. Their most natural number 9 right now is Kevin Volland. No faith given to him whatsoever from Jurgen Löw. They're playing with the best number 6 in the world, or one of the best number 6s in the world, and Kimmich playing at a right wing back. They're playing with basically Havertz, who I think is better through the middle, playing on the wing. They're using a winger and Gnabry playing as a striker. I can't find the logic to what he's doing. There's so many players playing out of position. They look like a lost unit out here. And like I said, I can't stress this enough. It's the weirdest thing I've seen that Ginter has taken 7 crosses. Just let that sink in, guys. Between Toni Kroos, between Gundogan, between Sané, Gnabry, Havertz, and especially Kimmich playing at right wing back, you have seen Ginter put 7 balls into the box, most of which has been poor. But I mean, shout out to Hungary. They've defended well. It's a slippery pitch. It's pouring rain, and they've hit on the break and they have a counter and they have a goal. They have a lead. It's just, I don't know. For being a dreamer, it's annoying, man. Volland and Werner on the bench as striker. Gnabry is a winger, and he's playing up front. Yeah, I mean, Werner. I mean, I always saw Werner as a striker. It's a good run there by Sané, but once again, runs into too many bodies. I saw Werner as a striker, but I mean, he's lost so much confidence. His finishing is atrocious. He doesn't play as much as a striker with Chelsea. He played more as a winger, so it's hard to see if you view him as a striker anymore. Kevin Volland played as a striker. He played there all season. He played as a dual striker in a 4-4-2 with Winston Ben Yedder. Unbelievable partnership, great goal-scoring form. I don't understand why Volland hasn't got a shot. And then play Gnabry. If you wanted to play Havertz on the wings, I don't know. I'd play Sané and Gnabry with Volland through the middle. That's what I would have done. But I'm not a manager. And that's another poor giveaway there from Toni Kroos. You said what I just typed about the strikers. Yeah, I don't know. When you're looking at this squad, man, there's just too many players out of position for my liking. I feel like this just screams a 4-3-3. With the amount of talented midfields you have, poor ball. The amount of talented midfields in this German squad, for me, it's a 4-3-3. It's Gnabry, Sané in the wings, Volland as your striker. You know what? Give him a shot. He can put the ball in the back of the net. And then have Kimmich playing where he should be with Gundogan and Toni Kroos. And by putting Kimmich there, you give license for Gundogan to go up. And if you guys watch City this year, you know how many times that Gundogan went up. He created opportunities. He scored a shitload of goals. He had an excellent season. And he's restricted now, being a little bit conservative. But then you put Klosterman. There's your right back. Have Gozens play at left back. If you don't trust Hummels in a back two, you have Ginter and you have Rudiger who can both play in a back two as well. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't like anything about the starting 11. I've been complaining for a while, even though, like, another pointless ball. Gozens takes it on his right foot. I'm just getting more frustrated. The more it's coming into reality that we could finish last. But I don't know. It starts with Jurgi Löw. Everyone called out his formation, and then they went out and pumped Portugal 4-2. So, rightfully so, he stuck with his system, but I can't stand it. Shot from distance, but taken nicely there by Neuer. More great work in the middle from Sanchez. Couchside reporter Jacob, we appreciate it, my man. Every team has its ups and downs after the World Cup, and Germany had a dry phase, but Flick can change it. I mean, look at Jurgi Löw is screaming that he's done his career. Yeah, I can't wait for Flick to come in. He's going to completely change this. In my opinion, they're going right back to the 4-2-3-1. They're going to integrate probably some type of striker, some way, shape, or form, whether it's Werner, Volland. They're going to find a striker. Muller will probably play as their 10. Kimmich and Goretzka will probably be the Bayern duos as the heart of the midfield. They could still play in a 4-3-3, but you're not going to see this weird shape with Hansi. Also, I saw a documentary on the team in the 2014, had such a strong bond, they even slept together. Nice ball, defended well. They did. I mean, it's not all doom and gloom. We could turn this around and end up top of the group, and then I'm sitting here bitching for nothing. I just have not liked the opening 39 minutes. It's the wrong approach. I mean, again, I've said this point 8 times. You guys are probably sick of hearing it. Ginter's put in 7 balls, 7 crosses in the box. That's an issue for me. But I'm just venting at this point. Josh for Germany manager. I appreciate that, but that's not what I would not do a good job. I like to just take a look. I think Hansi Flick's going to come in and do an excellent job. I mean, Jurgi Löw could turn this game around and they top the group and then, is what it is. But something's got to change here in the second half. And I can't be the only one thinking it. I'd put Werner on the second half. I'd personally put on Volland. I get that Timo Werner can make good runs. But a big issue with me with Timo Werner is the exact opposite. Is that he goes for the runs. He constantly makes them. But watching him at Chelsea this year was quite shocking, seeing the amount of times he went offside. A lot of positive runs that could have been made didn't count because he was in an offside position. Every single time, pretty much, he made for a type of run. He scored an absurd amount of goals that got ruled off because of offside positioning. An injury here to the Hungarian player. Werner's pace can definitely stretch quite a bit in the Hungary defense. It could, if he's on. If Timo Werner's on and he makes those dangerous runs and can get in behind, absolutely, go for it. I just haven't seen anything to indicate that Timo Werner will come on and do anything. He will arguably go offside, or if he gets into positions, he won't take his chances. Kevin Volland will. Kevin Volland had an excellent season at Monaco. He's in great goal-scoring form. That's my take on it. Will it happen? Absolutely not. You better believe we'll probably see Timo Werner before we'll see Volland, but we'll have to wait and see. Guys, like the video. If you want to, I don't want to pressure you into it, but I'd appreciate it very much. Helps with the algorithm, helps with the channel. You guys are awesome. Germany hopefully will be better when Hansi Flick take over. They absolutely will. I don't know if Jurgi Löw just burnt out or ran out of options or ran out of opinions, but P. Woody says Klosterman out for the Euros, my guy. Klosterman's out for the Euros? What am I doing? What's the bench look like? Klosterman is not on the bench. He had a hamstring injury. We'll be out for late June. Well, there we are. We're wrong anyways. But, either way, in this match, it wouldn't matter, but Klosterman was there for the earlier games. I would have still started him as a right back. But yeah, without Klosterman going forward, the only other person that could arguably play right back, in a right back, would be Emre Can. That makes it a little scary. I get it. But, I don't know. Kimmich is a good player. Obviously, he can do the right back or right wing back role. He's played it at Bayern. It's just he's so good at what he does. He's an amazing number 6. And, he said he's frustrated playing in this position, but, especially now with Klosterman out, which obviously I didn't even realize, it makes it a little bit more challenging. Semedo causing mayhem down the right-hand side. Nelson Semedo. Interesting. You don't usually see that every day, but here comes Ginter. Oh, he didn't take this one on. I thought he was gonna. Catalina's here. Catalina, how you doing, my friend? Let's go. 30 likes. 30 likes, my friends. I appreciate you guys. It means a lot. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the game wherever you're watching from. Portugal's going to counter Didier's tactics. Rafa and Liverpool's Diego Jota, the Portuguese magician, serving in dazzling diamonds. Catalina, the way that you just talk is breathtaking. I enjoy it. But I would like Portugal to win, obviously, but we need Germany to win too, because then we can top the group. Josh, would you be more of a player manager which position you would play? Probably. I had a coaching job for the Vancouver Whitecaps Academy, but COVID ruined it, and then I started our YouTube channel instead. But yeah, I'd work more hands-on with the offense than I would be just a total manager and total head coach, just because it's, I don't know. It's kind of what I did, but Dan says, I think that Italy or Belgium could win the Euros. In my opinion, the team that's impressed me the most by far has been Italy. They have a clear identity. It looks like a club team. Outside, the boot pass from Mats Hummels once again is disgusting to find Sane. Finds Havertz. Does he get another shot? He does. But Italy play like a club team. They play like a team that has been playing together for a long, long time. They look well rehearsed. Mancini's done an incredible job there. All of their players just know what they're doing, man. And it's been incredible to see. And Belgium too. Belgium hasn't played any better than I anticipated them to, even though they have been good. But yeah, 12 goals offside, I think, for Werner. That's a ridiculous amount of goals. I didn't know what the number was, but shout out to you, my friend, for coming up with that stat for us. But yeah, 12 goals from an offside position. It's poor, man. It's poor runs. You need to be a good striker that gets in behind, which is what Timo Werner does. You need to make sure that your runs are on point. Otherwise, you're just hurting yourself. But yeah, I mean, I picked Belgium to win the tournament, but Italy is doing incredible, man, and they could have a deep run. We have about a minute here left in the opening half. Gozens has got it. Poorly done there. What a ball from Diego Jota to Silva. Ronaldo wins a free kick. Another France yellow card. Couchside reporter Jacob on it again. Sounds like Portugal's having quite the game. Does not sound like the Portuguese side who took the field against Germany. I hope Germany loses by 3 and Portugal loses by 3 goals. So my press goes through to round of 16. I don't think that's going to happen, my man. Well, especially in the Portuguese game. I mean, I don't think it's going to happen this game either, but Germany is not having the right approach right now going into halftime. I think Ginter played right back a few times at Dortmund too. He did. Ginter did play right back he's played it mostly for Germany, to be fair. He's played it at Dortmund. I believe he's played it at the odd time at Gladbach. I don't think that that is his best position. I think he's a straight-up center back, in my opinion, but he can play it, so you could arguably put Ginter as right back now that Klosterman, I'm aware, is out for the tournament, but Jurgen Love's stubborn. He's not going to do it. That is halftime, though, guys. That is halftime. We are down by 1. And France scored. Karim Benzema did get his goal. So what does the live table look like now? France top of the group, 1 win, 2 draws, 5 points. Portugal 1-1-1 with 4 in second. Hungary 1-1-1 with 4 in third. And Germany 1-0-2, dead last place with 3 points. That is something else. Okay. We'll drop a like, guys. We're going to go in for our halftime talk. Pour all around. We'll see what you guys have to say. What would you guys do differently if you were Germany to change this thing around? Who would you bring on? For me, it has to be a striker. But all right. Penalty to France, which they scored. We know now. Germany is going to pull off a comeback against Hungary. But if it doesn't work, Jurgen Lowe gets sacked. I mean, he's already been replaced. But yeah, Our one friend here wants to make sure that Finland gets through, so they're trying to figure out a way that Portugal and Germany lose. I don't see a way Finland go through. I'm sorry, my man. But Pepe was the one who gave away the penalty. Also, Lucien Favre signed for Crystal Palace. What a turn of events for our former manager. But France did score. I am predicting a Belgium versus Italy round of 16 battle to see who's. I don't think that could work. Both of them top the group. I could be wrong, but both of them top the group. I don't think that could actually work that way. Mancini's a very good manager. He is, and it looked like at one point he kind of lost himself, but he turned his managerial career back on track, and he's done incredible things with the Italians so far. And the reason they may go for a deep tournament. Nice. France. Thanks. Now score against to make it safe. Yeah, man. Yeah. I mean, I would be shocked if Germany can't pull this off. But let's take a look at the bench. Let's take a look at Germany's bench to see what we would do here in the second half. Gundogan's on a yellow. Notable. A lot of poor performances so far. I would look to maybe bring on, the two main ones is Werner, Volland. You guys know my opinion when it comes to Timo Werner. I don't think his runs are on. I think when Hungary sits so deep, it's not a game for Timo Werner because he's good when he goes in behind the defenders and he makes those runs. Now, whether he's onside or not, that's a different question. But when Hungary sits so deep, they're going to make it harder for Timo Werner to play to his strengths, which is why I think a different element could be Kevin Volland coming on. I mean, Jamal Musiala could bring some creativity through the middle. You have Thomas Müller there as well. Those would be the four that break on to me. I don't know how you would change it. I don't know which players you would look to bring on, but those would be kind of an idea for me. Let me know what you guys would do. Our Finnish lad, 3 more goals, France, you can do it. Benzema did get the goal. Hungary with the hearts and the flags, wrecking my spirits here for the Germans. But Jacob is telling us that France don't really deserve to be level. It's a debatable foul from Pepe. Probably got burnt with speed, is that my assumption? I don't know. Alex is here. Alex, how you doing, my man? I bring Mario back from PSV and put him in the 90th minute. Well, I mean, it's fair. If we had Gutsa here, we could maybe turn this thing around. Also, I know that there's a low chance Finland go through, but one can dream. It's fair. Isaiah is here, says Benzema is back. He is. He scored the pen. I didn't see it. I don't even know if it was a nicely taken pen. I don't know if it was even a real foul. I don't know. But Benzema did get his goal. I heard that France did not play overly well. We'll take a look at the France and Portugal stats right now. Actually, well, the possession's like basically 50-50. Shots have been decent as well. Actually, on the stats form, it looks like a relatively even game between France and Portugal, even though you guys are telling me that I think Portugal's been the better side so far. Germany will score 2 goals, make it 2-1, favor Germany. The number one prediction before we started was 3-1 for Germany, so we will have to wait and see where this one goes. Halftime, Portugal 1, France 1. France have another claim for a penalty waved away. We need Royce. Our boy Marco is having a soft rest to get ready for the season. So, unfortunately, we don't have him. We needed Gutsa for coming on in the 90th. Isaiah says it was a soft pen from Pepe. 2 penalties in the other match, making things very, very interesting. It was a cross in coming together between Pepe and Mbappe. I always hate those kind of penalties given away, man. Oh yeah, I'm not Finnish, but they're my team I'm rooting for in the Euros because it'd be funny seeing them win. Well, you're honest about it. Who would be your country then? France played without urgency. I feel like their entire game plan is built around not playing with urgency. The way that they played with the German game, the way that they even played in the Hungary game, they're very defensive. They're very well organized. I mean, it's kind of mean saying they don't play with urgency. They do, but you know what I mean. It's just they play a different type of football. They do it well. They hit when it matters, and they have the ability of Mbappe, Griezmann, and Benzema up front. So if they can defend well, which they are very good at doing, they can hit hard on the break. Love being a neutral in such an intense group when Ireland didn't qualify. Well, I mean, I'm Canadian for you guys who are just joining us, and if you did just join us, be sure to drop a like and subscribe if you're new. But yes, I mean, I'm Canadian, my background is German, so this is my European team, so I mean, not in a good position, very nerve-wracking, and playing quite poorly in my opinion. Portugal's played with more urgency than France. Probably a bit of a wake-up call than after that destruction that was the Germany 4-2 win. It was Semedo, not Pepe. Oh, that's tough. Scott Arnfield is Canadian as well. He is. He was in the preliminary Gold Cup group. So I'm hoping the video will come out tomorrow. It is my 23-man Gold Cup prediction for the Canadians. So, you know, keep an eye out for that if you care about that kind of content. Germany are dominating. They are, but they're creating nothing. And again, this is the biggest stat I took away from the first half. Ginter whipped the ball into the box 7 times. He had 7 crosses into the box. No reason for that whatsoever. Ginter should not be the man doing that. They need to have a different approach to this match, knowing the fact that Hungary is going to sit deep. They need to change something up at halftime. I don't know what the answer is, but it's not Ginter doing those kind of balls, man. Semedo threw his hand up. Soft pen. Isaiah says his Euro team is Italy behind America, which I know is his actual team. Similar to the fact that I guess mine is Canada, followed by Germany. Portugal look like they're trying to force the issue. France are too slow on the ball. Interesting, especially because France went down first. I'm from America. Peel said, okay, I get it now. I don't know. I saw the eye. I didn't know where you're from. What do you think Germany will do? Nothing. I know how Jurgi Löw is. You better believe this will be the same starting 11 coming back out for the second half. However, I would do something. I'd find a way to integrate more into a 4-3-3. I mean, this will never happen. Jurgi Löw doesn't do these kind of tactics, but I mean, you could shift. You could play Ginter as a right back, Hummels, Rudiger, Gosens as a left back. Then you got your midfield 3. It's the same team. Gundogan, Kimmich, Kroos, and then I would bring on Volland and then take off one of the front 3, and then have maybe Sané. I like what Sané's done from time to time with Gnabry and Sané on the wings. I think Havertz hasn't really been involved. You could also bring Emre Can and put him as a right back as well. I don't know. I would switch some things up. I would at least try, but Jurgi Löw won't. I know that very confidently. Jurgi Löw will go into the second half with the same starting 11, and we'll probably see more of the same for at least the opening 20 of the second half. Fraser as well as Canadian ex-Rangers player. There's some good Canadians that are hiding around. A lot of you guys probably didn't know it, but Brian Chris Dante, Tomori still has eligibility. I'm 95% sure he still has eligibility. It won't be until December of 2022 Tomori can make the switch over to Canada, but it is still a possibility. Pogba hasn't been that much involved, and Mbappe has just basically been on the bench. It's very hard on my eyes. My brightness was so up. Flick will win the Euros. Well, Flick will have the World Cup coming up as well, so. Lucas says we need Hansi Flick. We do. We need to switch something up, man. But he's not. We know how Jurgi Löw is. He's not going to switch anything up. It's going to be unbelievably frustrating for the second half here. Flick ain't even at Germany yet. No, and we're relying on him to fix this. Portugal are easily winning the midfield battles. Couchside reporting at its finest, my man. I feel like I'm at the Portuguese game. Yeah, Lowe is using his subs late. It would be a miracle if he changes something. Yeah, I'm very convinced he's not going to. I'm very, very convinced. But I don't know. I've been calling for Kevin Volland for the majority of this tournament. I think that he is a very useful player to use, man. But I don't see it going that way, unfortunately. He will be the manager after the Euros. And we will see this Germany squad probably revert back to the 4-2-3-1. And I will be very excited about it. Josh, if Germany score 1-1, we are through. Yes, we are. We would then knock Hungary into 4th place. So, I mean, yeah, even a draw is okay. But knowing that first place is on the line if we would win this game, makes it very interesting. Makes it very interesting, but I don't know. I really like proactive managers. It's always been something I haven't liked about Lucien Favre. Something I don't like about Jurgen Löw. When you clearly see that you're dominating a game like this and losing, go to your bench. You have a lot of talent there. Switch something up. Don't just keep throwing blanks at the dartboard and hope a Matthias Ginter cross is going to be your answer, because it's just not going to work. Find a finisher on there. Find a different approach. I don't know. I don't understand it. Renato has been good. Renato Sanchez had a good comeback. He had a glorious comeback. A lot of people thought he would just be washed up, man. But he did some great things over at Lille. Big kudos to him for redirecting his career back on track. But Portugal are doing better in the final third. Well, they had a lot of proof too after that disaster of the 4-2 loss, man. Had to be a lot more tight at the back, and they had to be a little bit proactive. Big issue with Portugal in that Portugal-Germany game is they simply didn't attack Germany. Portugal just let Germany do what they wanted, and that's where the battles were won in that other game. So from what I'm hearing, it sounds like they're doing a lot better, and they're actually taking the game to France. Germany is taking the game to Hungary, but they're doing it in the worst kind of ways. No build-up play, no nothing. Jacob tries his best. We should win. I agree. We need attacking players. What would you guys do? You have one substitution. If you had a phone call and you were going to call up Jurgen Löw and you're like, hey, man, I have some advice for you. What would it be? Who would be your one substitution? Because for me, being strategic, I would probably switch into the 4-3-3, Ginter to right back, shift in your midfield three, goes into the left back, and then I'd have Gnabry, Sané in the wings. I'd take off Kai, I'd put on Volland. Bold, 0% chance of happening, but that's what I would do. Lowe should get Flick on a Zoom call. He should get this chat on the Zoom call. We could have some input, man. Muller has to go in, Sané out. Sané has been poor. I have liked, at least he's tried. In my opinion, he's been the only one of the front three to actually run at a defender. Now, with Hungary sitting so back, they're so composed that Sané running at the defender almost always equals in a turnover, which, I mean, you don't want, but I give credit where credit is due. He is at least trying, and I don't know. That's why I would probably take Havertz off. I feel like Havertz is a hit or miss. I think he's been a little lackluster, lacks a little bit of energy in this match, and I'd rather see Kevin Volland on. I think he's got something to prove. Chan would be ideal for his energy. That would be my second one. I would take off Ginter, put Chan on, so he would then be your right back in a 4-3-3. Josh, do you have a fantasy team? I don't. A lot of people told me for this season to start a Bundesliga fantasy. So if you guys are interested in that, just put like a W in the chat, I guess. Because I'm looking to maybe do it for the community here in the channel. Bundesliga, maybe do we do weekly updates? Bundesliga, fantasy, see how we do. I don't know. We'll see. We have a new series coming in on the channel that's going to be a Bundesliga roundup. We will be taking a look each week at the Bundesliga. It's going to be a three-piece now, especially the fantasy. Once a week, every Monday, we take a look at the results in the Bundesliga. We do my power rankings. Maybe you guys can pick some of the power rankings, top 5 Bundesliga squads. And then we'll take a look at our ongoing fantasy with the community. So I do think that's a good idea. And I hope that you guys will be in on that, because I think that's going to be a fun series to introduce to the channel. France looks like Portugal's bitch. All right, Isaiah, I like it. De Hood for Germany. Should have been there. Should have been there. Volland in, I like it. I would take away Ginter and add Werner. You could do that. You could play Kimmich then at just natural right back. Gozens would then, shift to left back. Yeah, you could do it. It would be a bit of a weird one. You almost need to add a cam or another center mid, but yeah, De Hood is one of the most informed players. He should be in this team in front of Neuhaus. Bring on Volland for Havertz, 100%. Havertz looks like a more pedestrian Michael Bradley. Seen some W's in the chat. One for Josh Sargent, who may go to Gladbach. W as well. All right, we could do it. I'd join a Bundesliga fantasy. Could take a look into doing something like that. The second half is coming underway, guys. USA would beat Germany. Well, Maybe. I don't know. I think they're still a little ways away from competing with the Germans, but Germany needs to pick their shit up here. Change the formation. Goretzka, Gundogan, Fallen for Havertz. I'd be alright with those subs as well, but surprise, surprise, no movement from the bench. I would love Bundesliga fantasy. All right, guys, you're giving us ideas. We'll do a little Bundesliga fantasy. But the second half kickoff is underway. We're at Bayern. As long as Tyler Adams plays. Well, I mean, Isaiah, you can just basically follow Leipzig. They're gonna have, I think, like 4 Americans plus Jesse Marsch coaching them. Like, you want to get your Americans in, you throw them in from Leipzig. Just waiting for the U.S. versus Canada game. That'll be great. Well, hopefully in the Gold Cup, Canada brings their A squad and we have some fun with the States. Because if we don't bring our A squad, I wouldn't be confident. I don't know. We have a video coming out tomorrow taking a look at my 23-man Canadian squad with 2 different starting 11s. One with the best starting 11 and one with kind of like a worst case scenario. And by worst case, I mean mostly MLS players. But I don't know. Second half's underway, guys. Let's see this hopefully turn around. No movement from the bench. Surprise, surprise. There's also a clash of heads, so there's an injury. Who's the next Davies from Canada? Well, I mean, our big hitters, that was a tough challenge there from Kimmich. Our big hitters is obviously Davies, Jonathan David, a couple young players who probably aren't overly known. Eustáquio is an excellent box-to-box midfielder. Can play a little deep if he needs to. But I guess someone who's got a lot of potential. Marcelo Flores, if he chooses to represent Canada, could be one. He's got potential to be a world-class talent. From the scouting, he plays in the Arsenal Academy. Buchanan's kind of a player right now who's going to be looking for a big move. Some of those kind of names, but there's a video going out tomorrow if you guys are interested in that. That will give you a little bit more an update on some of those players. That's a good ball there to Gnabry. Taking on 1v1 and very well defended, man. US Soccer TV said that Davies and David won't play and Canada is bluffing with the provisional roster. No kickoff from the other game yet. Luca Digne came in for Lucas Hernandez, which is interesting. More of a natural left back role. I don't know if I couldn't tell you if Canada's bluffing or not. I honestly don't know. I mean, I have a feeling that maybe with the new manager at Bayern, Alphonso Davies may want to go get a good start. You could maybe say the same for Corbiano at Wolves. There's a real opportunity, but this is also an opportunity that they know the States and Mexico aren't bringing their A squads. There's no reason really to bluff. Players who I could see Davies and David going. I could see players like Hutchinson and Vittoria, even in Arnfield, not showing up because of their age. A lot of games coming up in the Octagon. So I don't know. I think it's going to be, in my opinion, I think it's going to be a B+ squad. Better than just an MLS squad, some European talent, but not the big boys. Or not all the big boys. Maybe David. David I could maybe see more than Davies, but we will have to wait. There's another new manager coming in at Lille as well, and also players like Richie Larea getting transfers, and I don't know. We'll have to see. Portugal took off Danilo Pereira as well, so a little movement from the bench. 3 minutes in here. Nice ball there from Antonio Rudiger. They're going to have to start putting up some of the pressure here. They need to find a way to get Gundogan a little bit more involved too, putting up from the midfield to the attack. And by doing that, I think you have to shift over Kimmich into the middle. And it does actually kind of look that's a little bit what they're doing. It looks like they took a little bit of my advice. Now, I said before the second half started that you could take this exact same squad and shift it. Put Ginter at right back, have Hummels and Rudiger your 2 center backs, Gosens left back, have Kimmich as your 6, then playing just a little bit ahead, you have Kroos and Gundogan with your front 3. which in any order it could be, which it does look like Gnabry's your striker. And then Havertz on the right. Or no. They did exactly what I thought, man. They did exactly what I thought. That is crazy. Gnabry's playing on the left. Sané's on the right. Havertz is through the middle. Kimmich is playing in the middle now. Ginter's playing the right back. Jurgen Lob did switch it to a 4-3-3. That's sweet. That is actually sweet. Because I just didn't think he would do it. Someone said it's 2-1 for France. I don't see that. Unless it just hasn't updated yet. But there's a delay as he's sorting out his socks. Danilo got punched by Lloris on the set piece earlier. You think we can really get Tomori? I think so. I think that Tomori could potentially represent Canada if the rules allow him to on a one-time switch. But he wouldn't be able to play for us until November or December of 2022. But there's a lot to go into play, and I don't 100% know that he can. It's from what I've read, and I'm going to do a video on it, there's a good possibility. But finally that they're underway. Benzema brace. Never mind, it was offside. Okay, now you guys are saying goal again. I feel like some of you are behind. Never mind times 2. Okay, I don't know what the score is the other game. I'm hearing 2-1, then I'm hearing 1-1, then I'm hearing 2-1 again. But 2-1 France. Again. You guys are wild over there, which I think puts Germany back out of the last. That's weird. You guys were telling me that France was playing so poor too. To see them turn this thing around is quite funny. But Rudiger, why are you putting balls into the box? Why is Rudiger with the left foot whipping balls in the box when you have Gozin sitting 2 feet to your left? Jesus. They are definitely playing in a 4-3-3 though, so at least Jurgen Lob did make some type of alteration. And they have Havertz playing through the middle. So I love it. And a good shot there from Havertz. If I could have done something that didn't require substitutions, it's exactly what Jurgen Lob just did. He just shifted the team around. This team is capable of playing different formations. He did put Havertz to the middle with the natural wingers and Gnabry and Sané on the wings. And then he moved Kimmich back to the midfield 3. Ginter out to the right back, goes into left back, and now it's a 4-3-3. And I enjoy it. And now France has the lead. So let's take a look at the live table. Who got the goal too, by the way? Let's find out. I don't know. I can't tell. Looks like Benzema got a brace. And now Portugal is sitting in last with 3 points. Germany sitting on 3, which is still not a good good point tally, man. 3 points. I still don't know if that's even enough to put France through. My prediction is turning out to be true. It's a foul there. Hungary deserves to go through. We got some Hungarians in the chat. If you are watching from Hungary and you're a Hungarian supporter, put your flag in the chat. Because yeah, you guys are sitting in second right now. Ronaldo has been clapping every time Benzema scores. It's weird. There's a set piece coming up for Germany, though. Toni Kroos and Sané are sitting over top of it. It's a nice cross from Rafa. Ronaldo. Well defended once again. Germany do need a goal. They need at least a draw here, guys. 3 points, I think, would eliminate Portugal and Germany. Hungary second place now. Who was betting on that before the tournament? Me. Not me, man. Got in behind Diaz, Rafa before Portugal almost scored on the other end. Benzema is finishing his chances unlike in the previous games. Well, Benzema's got a brace now. Germany is sitting on 3, which is, again, is good that we're back up to 3, but I don't think that's enough. I think we would go out. But I do like that Kimmich is back in the middle of the park. I do like that, I guess, Ginter is out on right back. He was taking crosses anyways, so keep him out there. Sané's playing on the wings now. It looks nicer, man. It It looks nicer. Old Saint Mick. Soccer is 11v11 and Germany wins. It's interesting. Hungary fans just go... I'm assuming Old Saint Mick is a Germany supporter. Hungary with Greece 2004 vibes. So far, what is your guys' man of the match? I don't know. Who's your guys' man of the match? Nice ball in. Antonio Rudiger. Let me know. And in both matches. If you're watching both matches, let me know who your guys' man of the match is so far. Old Saint Mick. All right, we got some Germany blood in here. I like it. We need to find a goal, man, because 3 is gonna knock us out. Rabiot is coming on for Digne. So Digne, I'm assuming, is injured because he just came on at halftime. This is absolutely ridiculous if the Germans go out. You got some Germany in here. Drop a like, you German fans. Give some love to the channel. We do have a man down, unfortunately. Couple men down. Hope Finland go through in their first Euros. That would be tough, man. That would be tough just because... I don't know. I don't see 3 points being enough. I really don't. Got a couple people in here, though, going for Germany. They should fire Jurgi Löw. Well, Jurgi Löw's already leaving after the Euros. This is his last Euros before Flick comes in anyways. So it's his last time to bow out with some success, considering he's been so poor of late. Rabiot is at left back in the France game, which is clearly a weakness. After the last World Cup, when they got knocked out, he needed to be sacked. I agree. I agree with that. Jurgi Löw did do some incredible things for Germany. I don't want to take away any part of that. He won them a World Cup, man. Like, incredible things. But, yeah, I mean, in my opinion, he should have left after the disappointment of the World Cup. They kept him in for a little bit. I mean, if he crashes out here, that's 2 major tournaments in a row. You can't do that if you're a German coach, man. You can't do that if you're the German players. It's not all on him. But, I don't know. When do you guys think he'll start looking to the bench? Because for me, my guess is the 70th minute. Sounds like a Jurgi Löw type of move. He did switch his shape. That is worth noting. And Goretzka is lining up on the bench. So it does look like he actually may go to it. At least Hummels and Chan will return earlier to preseason. Well, that's not the way you want to look at it. Especially for me. But there is some movement from the bench, guys. It is Goretzka that's coming on. I'm assuming maybe for Gundogan because of the injury and the yellow card. Makes sense. I mean, now he'll be able to play beside Kimmich, which is good. And I am right. Gundogan's coming off. He's got a yellow. He picked up a knock. That makes the most sense. Another decent tackle by Semedo from the couch side reporter. At least Hummels... Yeah. I'm only 33. I've never seen us get knocked out in the group. Well, we got knocked out in the group in the last World Cup, but yeah, if you're referring to the Euros, or if you're referring to both, then yes. I mean, before that, they're constant pretty much semifinalists. Whether it's Euros, whether it's World Cup, Germany goes on deep runs. And now they've had a poor World Cup, and this could be a poor Euros if they don't turn this thing around. They do have a set piece to look to defend right now, though. 11 Yanks said he isn't a fan of giving a national team coach more than 1 World Cup cycle. It's fair. You can get stagnant, which is exactly what happened to Jurgi Löw. He's been so good for so long. It is hard to move on, but I think the right time would have been after the last World Cup. And either way, I mean, he is moving on. We're going to get Hansi Flick. That is the correct call in my case, but free kick coming in. Neuer does very well. Good hit. And out for a corner. Love is love. Cheers, guys. Don't think Hungarian support is anti... Okay. Love is love. There we go. Look at Neuer's armband. But can someone please call Michael Ballack and have him suit up? Good old Michael Ballack. Here comes Gozens. Awful ball in the end. Gozens has been very poor this game, which is a shame because he had such a good game in the last match. But a positive note is that Kimmich has been a lot more involved since moving to the middle, which is good. Kimmich again on the ball. Nice ball. Havertz. Poor touch. It was a good look. Kimmich obviously found some space. Picked out a beautiful pass for Kai Havertz. Poor touch. Poor touch there by Havertz. A little in front of him. Willy Orban. Very, very experienced tackle. Put it out for a corner, but that's what you can do when you have Kimmich playing where he needs to be playing. Leroy Sané taking it from the left footer. Awful in the end. Wes says 2 cycles max, I think. Yeah, I don't think there's a real right or wrong answer. I think it depends on how they do. I mean, Jurgen Löw deserved that last World Cup. In my opinion, he won the 2014. He did decent in the Euros. He deserved it, and then he crashed out. You could have... I mean, I would have and should have probably moved him on after the last World Cup, but you didn't. It is what it is. You gave him this Euros. I don't know. Someone calling Beckenbauer to replace Gozens. Yeah, Gozens has been quite poor today. Gozens has been very poor. And now Hungary on the break. They're going to find a little bit of space. I think Sané just used his hand. He definitely did. Just outside the box. That is absolutely dangerous. Gets a yellow as well. Oh, Leroy, man. He got lucky that wasn't in the box. He tripped, fell, and he scooped it. Woo! That is not that is a tough one. And a Portugal pen. Oh. Well, Ronaldo can pick up his 5th of the tournament. The brace battle between the two the two ex-teammates. But damn, man, come on. Keep me updated with the other one, of course, guys. I'll call Miral's closer. That is what you need. They're missing a number 9. We're not playing with a number 9. And 60 minutes in, that should be the next move. Get a finisher on the pitch, man. Guaranteed 2-2 from a Ronaldo pen. I think that's probably fair. Kurt Miller as well. Oh, good free kick there from Hungary. Manuel Neuer. That was a very good free kick. Stings the top of the bar. Would have been hard to beat. I don't know if it would have went in if it was on goal. But we found Cruz. Who then finds Gozens, who needs to get in. New to the channel, subbed for support, but man, all that Borussia yellow is awful. Bayern for the rest of the Bundesliga. Oh, we picked up a Bayern subscriber, but to be fair, I do have a lot of Bayern subs on the channel. Did a collab with and through Bayern games. But yeah, we do. I mean, if you're a Bayern supporter, let us know in the chat. But we do have a lot of Bayern viewers on the channel. A lot of them are really good when it comes to the games. And we're going to put in a Bundesliga segment, so there'll be a lot of useful content as well. But I appreciate the sub, my man. Welcome to JJD TV, Old Saint Mick. Appreciate the sub. And hopefully we gain a couple more during this time. We got 30 minutes to hope that Germany can figure this thing out. And it is confirmed now it's 2-2. We're back to fourth. Which is tough. West says 2-2, current result, Germany is out. Yes, they are. Goes in. What are you doing, man? Jerk, who's your team? Who's your club team? I'm a Bayern fan. So we got a couple Bayern fans chilling in here as well. The Bayern fans on our channel have been incredible. They've been, honestly, a good part of the community. Gives you a different perspective as well from my black and yellows. But I am Canadian, so, you know, there's still a little love in there for Alfonso. But Joseph's here. Joseph, how you doing, my man? I know you're a Bayern fan. But there's a tough challenge there on Gozens. It is leading to a free kick. Canada and Bayern fan. That's why my boy Joseph's in here. Dan says that Germany needs a score. They need to score regardless. I honestly think that that 3 points isn't enough. I think if this finished with on top of 3 points, Germany would go out. So even if we finish third, they need a goal. They need to get a result here. Toni Kroos gets it to Kimmich. Puts it back to Toni Kroos. Finds Gozens. Old Saint Mick says he likes Wolfsburg too. My family is from there. Interesting. Very cool. I don't mind Wolfsburg as well. Poor ball, probably offside. No. Got lucky. Deep ball in. Oh my god. Quite the poor game, man. 64th minute. I see a little bit of movement from Thomas Müller. He may come on as well. Germany needs to score themselves or a France goal. I still don't know if a France goal is enough, man. If the result finishes as is, Germany is sitting on 3 points. And even if we sneak into third place, that may not be enough. Germany absolutely needs, at the bare minimum, a draw from today's match to have a chance of moving on. Yeah, the other game's quite something. 2-2. And however many penalties, I think 3 of the 4 goals in the other match have been penalties. Ronaldo with 2, Benzema with 2. Koundé playing better than Pavard at right back. Oh, yes! I believe it's going to count. The Germans are back in it. And I think, let's take a look at the live table. I think that puts Hungary out now. If the other match stays at 2-2... Oh, baby. Let's go. Germany. In what is the tightest group you'll ever see. Let's go, baby. I don't think there's any issues with the goal. Let's take a relook at it. Nice ball in. Doesn't look offside from the initial ball. Completely missed it. And Hummels puts it up for Havertz to tap home. Havertz has got the goal from a Hummels assist. And honestly, that goes down to poor goalkeeping, man. Peter Galassi has to be better. Completely missed it. Gave it to Hummels, who then gave it to Havertz. All right, baby. That's poor, especially from one of their best players, man. Peter Galassi is a fantastic keeper, and he completely miscued that, missed the punch, and the Germans have saved themselves. Galassi has done that before. He's done it against Dortmund before, man. 2-2 in the one match, 1-1 in the other. Live table as it sits. Germany's in second. France 5, Germany 4, Portugal 4, Hungary 2. Damn. You fucking kidding me? Thomas Müller comes on. And almost immediately, give me a break. What are you doing, man? In absolute seconds, after making it 1-1, and they make the substitution, they put on Thomas Müller. Hungary, do that. Are you kidding me? That is a joke. Completely fell apart. Is it offside? It's not offside. Route 1 football, man. The first one was definitely not offside. The second one definitely wasn't offside. Jesus. No way. Oh my god. I told you, Josh, Germany has been sloppy. Jerk is pumped about it. That is pathetic defending. I don't know what Neuer's doing. Got caught in no man's land. And old Saint Mick is immediately pissed again. Are you kidding me? And we're back. Just as quick as we were up to second, we're back to fourth. Jesus. Alright, well, Muller's on. I don't think it's the striking answer we need. I'm starving, by the way. I have spicy dill pickle chips that I'm so tempted to eat. 1-1, please. It's an interesting. I'm not sure if it goes to this game or not, but Germany need another one, man. Nice ball over to Leroy Sané. I don't know. I'd bring on, take your pick. Bring on Holland. Or bring on Holland. Please bring on Holland. Bring on Werner. Bring on Volland. But you need to bring on one. It's a decent ball, back post. Gozens is there. This is the most intense group, man. This is what the beautiful international tournaments are meant for. This type of football. Coming down to the bring on Lewandowski. Coming down to the final nitty-gritty. Oh man. Man, I miss ball sniffing Jurgen Love. Yeah, I don't know what he does, but I don't know. Gnabry was very poor today. Sané was pretty poor as well. Mullah's on. I don't even know what formation we're going into now. But was that 20 seconds from the goal? It was. France hit the post too. You guys are keeping me up. I love the couch reporting. You guys are killing it today. I appreciate it. Give a like for yourselves on today's stream. The couch reporting from the Portugal-France game makes me feel like I'm actually there. And I appreciate it. But this is going to be intense 20 minutes. I thought the Germans did it, and 20 seconds after, Hungary coming out of nowhere. But come on. Figure this shit out, Germany. Still don't have a natural striker on, of course. Why would you? Why would you want a striker on when you're chasing a game with 20 minutes to go? Oh, it's a better ball. It's the 8th ball, I believe, in from Ginter in this match. And then Griezmann denied by the rebound. Yeah, it would have been nice if we could bring Holland on. Holland, Lewandowski, take your pick. But that wasn't a good ball. That was a very good ball. Goretzka was like a hair away from having probably a goal. God. But the substitution we've seen so far has been Gnabry, Havertz, and Gundogan, and we have Goretzka, Werner, and Müller on. Do we bring on Kevin Volland? We've already brought on Werner. I don't know. I think at maybe one point, maybe towards the next 10 minutes or so, I don't think Timo Werner is built for this type of game. I don't. I said, when Hungary has defended the entirety of the game, they're going to be sitting back. They're going to make it so hard for Werner to play to his strength and do those ongoing runs. And I just feel like it'd be easier for a player like Kevin Volland to get more involved than it would be for Timo Werner. If you can even call Timo Werner a striker anymore. And I'd probably take off Leroy Sané, to be honest. Another poor ball by him. Running out of time, running out of ideas. Patricio made an unbelievable save. Rio Patricio. I'll have to watch the highlights of that guy. The other game looked like it went pretty intense as well. Hungary take a shot from nothing. I'm so hungry, I almost feel sick. An unbelievable double save. I guess we obviously want Portugal to win. There's a substitution coming for Hungary now. Kimmich with the nice ball. It was a beautiful ball for Kimmich. Kimmich has been much better. Finds Goretzka. Well defended. Hey, Meg. Could you bring me the dill pickle chips? Yeah. Okay, good. I have dill pickle chips coming. I'm so hungry. I'm sorry, guys. I'm going to have to do this on stream. They're spicy as well, by the way. Save of the tournament. You rock. What a good girlfriend. I don't mean to eat on stream, guys. I'm very sorry. I'm just going to have a couple. but, you know, they're spicy. I'm not even sorry. They're so good. Enjoy your meal. I'm only gonna have a couple. Well, that was good. Hungary should score 2 more. No. Credit to Hungary for their efforts, but who would have imagined chasing a goal against them and save? Yeah, I mean, it just speaks to where the German national team is at, man. JJD TV food reviewer. Well, they're spicy dill pickle chips, and you know what? They're delicious. And I'm sorry, this is the last one, I promise. But you should bring your girlfriend on stream. Oh, that's a good ball. Miss Vicky's spicy dill potato chip slap. Brad Scott. They do slap. They do slap. All right, we got about 15 to go. But I can bring Meg on again. My girlfriend has been on the channel a couple times. 15 minutes to go. And there's absolutely no movement. Yeah, and the worst part is too, and I forgot about this, is that they're at the Allianz Arena. They're at home. In a major tournament at home, fighting for their lives against Hungary, and they're losing 2-1. Jeez. Oh, that was a good look. Very good look by Toni Kroos. Finds Kimmich. Oh, there's just nobody there. There's nobody there. Am I the only one who hates chips? You guys hate chips? Are you crazy? Come on, Isaiah. Nice ball. I enjoy chips. I enjoy chips a lot. They're my sweet, if I had one. Come on, baby. What a fall from grace after being Portugal. Literally, man. But yes, we'll be doing a... we'll have my girlfriend come on the channel soon. We'll be doing a beer review. Another Dab beer review. It's a Dab Light beer review. Well, obviously it's the beer of Dortmund. So we'll have we'll have Meg on for that. And maybe Producer T's girlfriend too. So there you go. Nice ball to Toni Kroos. Nice ball. Ah. Dude, look at them just falling down. Story of our team lately, inconsistent. Absolutely. This would be a horrible, horrible way to go out if Germany can't figure this thing out. They need a point, man. All they need is a draw from Hungary. And they're at home in a major tournament losing 2-1 in their own backyard, like you guys just alluded to. Will you have James Charles on the channel? We will have, yeah, we'll do a beer review. You guys have asked for Producer T's girlfriend a couple times. And Meg. Good old Meg. Nice ball. They need to create something here, man. And they're just basically putting balls in the box. They are addicted to that right-hand side because clearly Matthias Ginter is the way to go. Leroy Sané has been very poor today. Won himself a pass there. Other game is still 2-2. The table is sitting with Germany going out. Nice ball over to Goretzka. Do you guys see Volland coming on at all? Gozens has been very poor today, too. It's a good ball to Toni Kroos. Nice ball. It's their only go-to right now. Without a natural number 9, I don't feel whipping balls into the box is the best look here. But, I mean, with Hungary sitting so deep, there's not a lot of other options. I don't know. Conte actually hasn't been bad today. Well, Conte is unbelievable. Are you not a Conte fan there, Isaiah? Probably the best midfielder in the... I back Conte before I'll back Kimmich. But yeah, now you're going to see a little bit of a counterattack coming from the Hungarians. But easily won back. Hungary for the title. Someone said they got those 2004 vibes. No, a little too late, sadly, for Volland. I mean, there's 10 minutes to go. If they're playing on the wings right now, they're just clearly playing on the wings. You need a natural number 9 if you're going to try to play that kind of way. You're not going to really find players in the box that you're looking for making those runs. That's not Werner's game. But the balls are consistently coming. They're consistently getting cleared out from Hungary. I feel like it's a perfect time to get Volland on. Otherwise, their strategy, which is just crossing in, is going to be quite poor. It was a good run there from Toni Kroos. Oh! That was a beautiful little run. Look at the speed of Toni Kroos coming in there. That was a nice little touch there from Gozens as well. Took it on the outside. Took it quick, a little snapshot. But just wide. I'm sorry. Rabiot has a very punchable face. All right. Conte was being run over in the first half. Second half, he's been a lot better. All right. And Isaiah says he loves Conte. Okay. I'm assuming you meant to the point then, Isaiah, that Conte was having a tough first half. Why did they take off Havertz, who scored? But it is Volland coming on. All right. Josh called it. They took off Havertz because, I mean, he scored, but he wasn't very good, in my opinion. But I like it. Volland is, like, again, they're just whipping balls in, hoping for the best. They took off Gozens, they put on Jamal Musiala, and they have Kevin Volland going on, who is going to be now their number 9. Perfect. I'm calling a Volland goal. I'm doing it. And they took off Ginter, man. They're absolutely throwing everything to the wall they need to. Smart move from Jurgen Love. Too bad it happened in the 82nd minute. But they need this. Kevin Volland's on now. And it looks like he's playing on the wing, of course. Why play a striker when you could put a center attacking midfield striker? It makes more sense. Nice ball. Finds Werner. Out to Goretzka. To Toni Kroos. That draw with Jamal. Portugal score? Is it 3-2? Because that sucks if it is. But they have a striker on now. Come on, Kimmich, take a look. No, just chanting. Okay, I was gonna say. Abel's here. How you doing, my friend? Who you going for, Abel? Finds Toni Kroos. Shifts it on out to Timo Werner. I don't know if he's the guy you want crossing. But Jamal's got it. Musiala. Nice cut. Nice ball. Timo! Goretzka! Yes! Let's go! Goretzka found a way. Oh, just gets tossed to the ground, though, by Kevin Volland. Oh, baby. Beautifully well worked. And that's what Germany needed to do. They kept taking the outside. They kept going for the crosses, which they don't have the number 9 to attack the balls. Hungary's playing very well deep. They have the midfielders to play through Hungary. And they didn't do it all game. And this is the one time they did, because Timo Werner can't cross. So he failed. But Jamal Musiala, kudos to him for picking out a pass. A nice little setup, nice little block there. Goretzka takes another one. That was a well-worked goal. Very well-worked goal. Hit with pace, hit with precision. Oh, baby. Goretzka. I don't know if I would have streamed any more watch-alongs in the Euros if Germany got knocked out. So, they saved some of the watch-alongs. So, you know what? There you go. If there's any reason you don't want to cheer for Germany, they saved some of the watch-alongs. Because I don't think I would have done any other ones. But now let's look at the live table. Hungary, 4th, 2 points. Portugal, 3rd, 4. Germany, 2nd, 4. And France, 1st, 5. Now, if you're Germany, do you go for it? Do you go for the win? Because if you score another one, there is still something to play for. You have top of the group still available. This is wild. They're sitting in second, so they're obviously... Oh, it's a tough challenge. It's got to be a foul. And now Hungary go the other way. Do not score here. But nicely done there by Joshua Kimmich. And not even out for a corner. Rams is here, says yes. That is not it. If they're looking at that for a pen, they're crazy. That was a beautiful time tackle by Kimmich. But Rams, how you doing, my man? If you guys are just joining us, be sure to drop a like on the stream, especially if you like Germany. And subscribe to the channel if you guys are new. Hungary is going to score in injury time. Oh, jerk. Hungary conceded so many goals as a result of deflections. They have. That is true. Hey, guys, if we win this, hold your heads up, Hungary fans. You played a brilliant ball. Yeah, kudos for them, man. Kudos to them. They really went for it. But there's a few minutes left in this game. I don't know if Germany's gonna go for it or not. Because again, like if you sit on the lead, you guarantee you go through in second place. You don't know the way the other group's gonna go, or the other game's gonna go. It may change some things, but if you win this, you could get first. You could top the group. So I don't know. I have a feeling maybe they're gonna go for it a little bit. Old Saint Mick says that we should play back. So he's thinking the conservative route. Hold on to the 4 points. Make sure you go through. I kind of agree with you. But also, you don't know the way that other game could go. There's still a lot to play for in that game. Leroy Sané. Nicely done in the box. It was a little better. There's a lot of men in that box. Now, Hungary had to be the ones going for it. So, yeah, I guess Germany almost have to sit back. We're hearing Germany should go for it. I think they should too, because if they don't, they're going to soak up pressure. Hungary are going out at this stage. Jamal does very well. Musiala looking very, very good. Wins himself a corner, or wins himself a throw. England versus Germany, it could be. Hungary is worth 95 million, and Germany is 1.19 billion. Hungary deserve to hold their heads up, man. They absolutely do. They've had a good tournament. They went toe-to-toe with the best. Portugal, France, Germany. They've done incredibly well. I still think that Germany should go for it. I think Germany should go for a second one, try to top the group. Arguably, I would take on England happily. I think England have been incredibly poor this tournament, and I think that'd be funny to see Germany take England next round. However, I do still want to see them top the group because you could get a better draw. Hungary are going to throw their forward, hopefully to score. Yeah, there's some movement for the bench right now, man. Eric is here. He's pumped as well. Yeah, I want to see another German goal, man. I want to see this thing end in a 5-goal thriller. The games today have been fire. 5 goals in both of the other 2 games. Spain going to town. Sweden had an excellent game as well. But these games have each had 4 now, man. Musiala is too good. We should have gotten him. I'm assuming you're referring to England, because that's obviously who he could have represented as well. Or maybe you're referring to Germany. Or actually, sorry, Dortmund. So it's actually probably what you're referring to. But yeah, Musiala is good, man. He's been very lively since he came on, making runs, picking out passes. Jamal has been fantastic. But Toni Kroos going with another run and leads to a corner. 89th minute, man. Sissoko on for Griezmann. So France are just going to hold it. They know that they have first lockdown right now. Unless this corner can do something dangerous. We got Toni Kroos on it. Crazy how Hungary, Germany, and Portugal have been second, third, and fourth in less than 50 minutes. This group has been insane. It has, man. This group has been incredible to watch. Germany went from last to second. If they score right here, they could go to first. It's what you want from international football, baby. So drop a like on the stream. Germany is playing conservative, though. They took a short corner. That pretty much indicates that. So it looks like Germany's going to hold on to second place. But hopefully we gain some new subscribers here today, guys. Let me know if you are new to the stream. And if you're a pumped-up German supporter or a sad Hungary supporter. Because I am sorry. Hungary did go toe-to-toe with the best, and they deserve the absolute most credit for it. But it does look like Germany's going to try to see this one through. There's 4 minutes here left of extra time. They just keep putting the ball off of Hungary, out for the goal kick. Or sorry, out for the corner kick. It's going to be some nervy minutes, man. Keep me up to date with how the Portugal-France game's looking. What a group. Sergio has come on for Sanchez. We have Muller on it. Deep into the Hungary half. Out for a throw. Still 2-2 in the other game. These are all great games today. Which is, I mean, that's just what you like to see from from match day 3 for some of these nations, taking on the important games of the tournament and seeing some good results. Hungary pumped that one up the pitch. Manuel Neuer comes out of left field to put that one up, probably offside, I'd assume. Under 3 to go. Can the Germans hold this thing on? Manu come on and says 3-2 goal. Now, I'm not sure who he's referring to. I assume Manu. Are you trolling? Because I'm watching the Germany game as live can be. So unless there's a goal in the other match, I don't know. Sanchez was balling out today. He deserves man of the match. Yeah, I heard a lot of you guys telling me that Renato had a really good game today. Clear up. It's a troll. Okay. I assume. Like I said, I don't know about the other game. But this game right now is 2-2. I'm watching it on TSN in Canada. Because you know what? I'm up to date. 2 out of the 4 have been played. 2-2 in both matches would send Hungary packing. Sanchez, man of the match for me in the Portugal game. Who's man of the match of the German and Hungary game today, guys? I think Kimmich had a good game. I liked a lot of the stuff that he did. I think Toni Kroos has been good as well. I don't think anyone really shined, honestly, on either team. There's been some good defending, but when the game's 2-2, I feel like you shouldn't give it to your defender. The attack, I thought, in both was kind of sloppy times to time. So, I don't know. I'd probably give it maybe to Kimmich, maybe to Toni Kroos. I don't know. Let me know who you guys think man of the match is in today's game between Germany and Hungary. It seems like Renato Sanchez is the lock for Portugal. There's 5 minutes of stoppage time for the Portugal-France game. But there's Jamal, does well. Another beautiful ball to find Sané. Oh, Leroy, what are you doing, my man? Havertz has been man of the match for me. I mean, I know Havertz scored. I didn't think he was overly influential in the attack. I thought the attack was pretty lackluster. I do give credit to Jurgen Love to switching to the 4-3-3, but I thought once they did that, Kimmich kind of changed the pace of the game, playing through the midfield, because obviously that's where he should be playing. Sané's been very poor today. Everything he tried didn't work. But there's about 15 seconds left in this match. So I think I might toss on the other game for the last 2 minutes of it. So we know the way that this one finishes. Someone just told me it might be a... And that's it. Germany got their point, man. I'm gonna toss on the France game for the last 5 minutes or so. So it should be on TSN 1. All right, so I'll be live with you guys for the other one. So Germany should probably finish in second. And now we got the France and Portugal game on for the last 3 minutes or so. England, Germany confirmed at Wembley. Could this match change it in any way? Depending on if Portugal or France score. So France it wouldn't, but if Portugal score, it could, or no, because then we'd still be in front of France. So yeah, I guess I do think that we're guaranteed second place, actually. We're guaranteed second place. There's about 2 or so minutes left in the other game. There's a potential penalty check. And France could have a penalty. No, they don't. Germany is going on. Germany is looking to take on England, man. But no France penalty. 2 minutes to go in the France-Portugal game. A goal here doesn't really change anything. Like I said, I didn't think so either. It would drop. The only way this could change is if Portugal score. It would put Portugal up to first and France down to third, and we would stay the same. Or no. No, it could change, couldn't it? Because France beat Germany. So if Portugal scores here, Germany would then be third. If Portugal wins, Germany gets third, I think. Yes, I believe you're right. So hopefully this ends in a draw. I'd be fine with that. Let's take on England. I don't even care. Not sure how that's not been given. Well, I'm happy it's not. I want Germany to stay in second. And because third is just dangerous. Portugal is going to now finish third for the second time in a row. Unless it's goal difference. I don't know. We don't know the answers here, but there's a minute left. Do they go off head-to-head or goal differentials? I don't even know. I feel like I don't know. The Denmark match, or the Denmark group, obviously they all finished 1-0-3 with 3 points. And they all won, so they went off goal differential there. But I don't know. It does look like right now it's going to be England-Germany. 40 seconds left in the France and Portugal match. Old Saint Mix says Goretzka to the moon. Will there be a late chance here? Nope, foul given. Mr. Carlson is telling us that it's head-to-head. So then, obviously, if France lost, they'd have head-to-head over Germany. Germany would be third. Honestly, as bad as England are, Portugal, France, or Germany all look quite bad as well. It's very true. Germany are far from convincing. France are far from convincing. And Portugal is far from convincing. So I absolutely agree with you, my man. Third would play Belgium, and they've called it. Damn. So if third's playing Belgium, Portugal, Belgium in the round of 16, England, Germany. Those are some stacked round of 16s. That's wild. That is wild, man. Well, that's interesting. I'm pumped that Germany made it through. Always good. Always good. But, I mean, yeah. Very cool. We're at 45 likes, guys. Let's see if we can get us to 50 before we head out here. Get to 50 likes. You know what? Germany's moving on. I think that's a big win. Angie tuned in. Deutschland. I bet she is absolutely buzzing. Belgium wins. Yeah, Belgium is going to take on Portugal from what you guys are telling me. And then we are going to take on England, which is going to be insane. I hope we knock them out. A little bit sad. I wish Portugal would have finished fourth so Hungary gets deserved through, but I'm just happy. The big boys all made it. I mean, Hungary can hold their heads up high. They drew 2 of them and had a close game in the other one, so Sort of close. They played well in it. They lost 3-0, but it was sort of close. But yeah, guys, let's get to 50 before we wrap this thing up and head on out. We appreciate all the support you guys had on the stream today. Portugal slammed down the receipt and said I won my comeback. Well, Portugal finished third in the last Euros and they won it, so they're in familiar territory here. We missed Muller today from the beginning and Goretzka. I thought the game, in the Germany game, I thought it switched when Jurgi Löw changed his shape. Jurgi Löw was playing in the 3-4-2-1, and with the exact same squad, he just shifted it to a 4-3-3. He moved Kimmich to the center of the park with Gundogan and Kroos. He moved Ginter out to right back, which is where you can play. Gozens then came back to left back. And then he even moved Havertz to the middle and Sané and Gnabry on the wings. The game opened a lot more up for Kimmich. He had a much more influential part on this game. He made some decent substitutions as well. A little later than I would have, but all in all, yeah, massive. Massive. Gotta love it. Portugal versus Belgium, England, Germany. Those are two massive games. They are, man. They are. I don't know how many more games that we're going to stream. Next stream will probably be the Germany-England one. I'll probably do that one just because Germany's my team. I'll probably just keep doing their watch-alongs. I don't know if they would have lost here today. I don't know if I would have continued it. But if you guys are interested in other watch-alongs, feel free to suggest them. Maybe, our Belgians, we got 3 Dortmund boys. This is the intensity we need for the Euros. I love it, man. It was beautiful. 3 more likes, so we hit 50. I like it. Germany will win on the next. I think so, man. I think so. That's what happened versus Portugal. That is true. Next Twitch stream, maybe Friday? We'll have to see. Probably Friday. Isaiah says, France participating in the Toronto Maple Leafs challenge, blowing a lead like that. I like it. The Jamal Musiala substitution was fire. It actually was. I agree. Agents has made it. Just got out of school, sees Germany move on. Gotta be proud of that. I'm digging it, man. I'm digging it. But yeah, this is a fun watch-along, guys. I'm assuming the next watch-along will be the Germany and England one. I'm not sure if you guys can obviously suggest other ones if you want. But that'll probably be the next one. Can Dortmund buy Musiala? No, they can't. Unfortunately, they can't. Bayern will never sell. But it was a good watch-along, guys. I appreciate all you guys tuning in with me. That'll be the last little tidbit of information. Let's get 50 likes on the way out. Hopefully, we gain some new subscribers here. And yeah, it was a lot of fun. Appreciate all the support on the channel. Ooh, last one. Welcome, my man. Hello, bro. Germany next round of 16 is confirmed. They will play England. That'll probably be our next watch along on the channel, guys. So be sure to subscribe if you guys want to stay tuned with us. Drop a like on your way out. I appreciate all the support on the channel, my friends, and we will see you guys soon.